bunch of other stuff in them. They gross out at about 2,800 pounds. This airplane was restored to stock in 1975. It's got a 220 horsepower engine. The airplane was manufactured in 1943. Up he goes. Now we want to tell you this airplane does not have an inverted fuel and oil system, which means it really doesn't like flying upside down for very long. And the way it lets you know that it's unhappy is there will be a huge fireball come out the side of the exhaust stack of the aircraft. And that's an indication to John Moore that it's time to get back upright. So don't worry when you see that. The airplane is not coming down. He'll roll the airplane again, 180 degrees, and he completes the Cuban. And you hear the airplane just cough a little bit there because it doesn't like flying upside down. Hopping over the top now as John Moore, who's been flying for many, many years. He's built airplanes, he's flown airplanes, he works for a major airline, always puts on a spectacular show. And wait till you see towards the end of this show some of the things that he will do with this stock standard airplane. The only thing modified is got its primary trainers for the Army Air Corps and the U.S. Navy during World War II. 1, 2 to knife edge this time. 3, he'll be at 4 inverted. And 5, and 6 back to knife edge. 7 and 8 will bring him back to upright, doing the 8 maneuver that is a lot harder to do than it appears. It's the super slow roll. In the show area, and you can see the airplane protesting vehemently about flying upside down. Pulls back on the stick and goes up. Rotates the airplane a quarter turn, and again, eventually gravity overcomes horsepower, folks, and the airplane falls out of the sky in the tail slide. Spin the airplane on the way out of that. But this is the Harry pass, and when John performs this, there he is waving to you right now. As he sets up, waving to you, the airplane says, no, 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 back to upright. Back to upright right now. And John, of course, very obedient to that little command. Yes, I better get this thing back in straight and level flight. Just setting up for the Harry pass here for you folks so that you can just truly appreciate what he's going to do. Now, here it is, just inches from the ground. Look at the tail. Close. Look at that. Look at how close the wingtip is. And his wife Lynn told me the other day that frequently she wipes grass stains off that wingtip. With the airplane inverted, here comes John Moore back into our show area. Rolls the airplane back to upright before it starts to protest, and then does a snap roll on his final approach. Side slips the airplane to bleed off that airspeed, and we'll set it down ever so gently, one wheel at a time on the grass. Ladies and gentlemen, just a great performance by one of Airshow's